Hello guys, how's it going? It's Daniel FX right here. So welcome on another price action course on the app. And today we're going to be talking about the dynamic channel, and this is a particular concept that every price action traders normally use. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining on some factors or some key important features about a dynamic channel, which is a trend line. You get most people mark the trend lines and they don't do it properly, so in this video, I'm going to be doing it and explaining every single thing inside a dynamic channel. So as you all know, you are trading without an indicator. So without trading without an indicator, you need to get the direction of the market. So this dynamic channel is made up of a dynamic resistance and a dynamic support. So this is your resistance and this is your support. You get it. And there are different types of or categories of dynamic channels in which we're going to be talking about on this particular video. We have the uptrend dynamic channel, and we have the downtrend dynamic channel, and we have the sideways dynamic channel. So I'm going to be using an uptrend dynamic channel for this example. So first of all, it's made up of key levels like 4 points, but you're focused on the support, the dynamic resistance and the dynamic support. You get it? So the resistance and the support, and it has to have two touches on the dynamic resistance and two touches at the dynamic support. One, two, one, two. So in this concept or in this price action course, I'm going to be explaining very easy or very important aspects in this price action course. Like, you need to understand range trading and momentum, but as we go on, I'm going to be explaining every single thing. It's very important, but in this particular video, let's just focus on this key level. So like I said, it's made up of 4 points, 4 key points. Like, let's say, as you can see, have marked out those 4 points. This one, two, three, four. Once you get these four touches, you have to start like understanding that this market is going to start losing momentum anytime soon. Once this 4 point has been hit, you have this 4 point, you have the dynamic support, two touches on the dynamic support, two touches on the dynamic resistance. I want you to have in mind that dynamic channel might either continue to the upside or continue to the downside. So let's now talk about variations of dynamic channels. Like I said, we have two types. We have the dynamic resistance and we have the dynamic support. You get it. So we're going to talk about the upward movement, the downward movement, and the sideways movement. You get, so traders need to develop the skills of recognizing these patterns and their interconversions across multiple time frames in order to make informed trading decisions. You get, this these variations of dynamic channels help you make trading decisions. This includes identifying high probability trading areas. You get it. So in the dynamic channel also defines the dominant price range on the trading chart, which is very important for trading, and also your trade entry, and also your stop loss and your take profit targets. So within each dynamic channel, one can identify three consecutive range lines which assist traders in analyzing price volatility and momentum. So it helps you analyze if this market has enough momentum, push it to the upside, or enough don't has enough momentum and it's going to the downside. You get it. So with the understanding of these stuff, you're going to be very familiar with all of that. So let's now I want to take you through updating the dynamic channel, and this is where I'm going to be going. Like I'll be explaining deeper. You get. So first of all, we have a dynamic channel, which was the one I used in giving you an example, an uptrend dynamic channel. And as you can see, the market started from this price level and it was pushing to the upwards, pushing to the upside, and the market was going. This is the dynamic channel. This is the dynamic support right here. We have first touch, second touch. You get, so we're expecting price to like come down, and the market gained what they call more momentum. There was a more momentum in the market. The market was able to push up, not coming back to this price level. It's pushed up, and right there you update. This is where you start updating from. You start from here, from this price level to this price level. You update it. Then you have a gap here. This gap right here is going to be your POI. This gap all the way here, your POI right here. This gap you see here. So the market comes all the way up here. You know what it has already done? Maybe create a double top. Create a double top shows you that the market is no longer able to push price to the upside, and As you can see in the second picture, the market broke lower. So it broke out from this dynamic channel. You can see. So you now update it. You can see that I've updated it from this price level, and it has changed course from an uptrend, which like you can see here, to a downtrend. It broke past this updated dynamic support, this dynamic line you see here, and the market started pushing to the downside. So you can see where I updated it from. I started from this swing low to this swing high. You get it? This swing high to this swing low, and the market started continuing the movement to the downside. So once this line has been broken out, like has been with full body candlestick, you get, always have it in mind, all of this movement must be with full body candlestick closing out of this dynamic support right here, this line you see here, then having in mind that the market has changed course, and that is where you need to be very, very fast and very, very smart. You need to be very, very smart in updating it. So whenever the market has changed course, like it's created this movement, double or top, double bottoms, you have to be very smart in updating your dynamic channel. So like I said in the previous video, this dynamic supports and dynamic resistance shows you how the market has either buy pressure or sell pressure. Super normal traders, like just like every trader actually knows, we call this lower high, lower, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. You get, but we call it swing lows, swing highs, swing lows, swing high. But in a dynamic way, you call it dynamic resistance and dynamic support. It shows you the market has momentum or not, buy pressure in the market. In the variation of the dynamic channel, I told you guys we have different types. We have the upward movements, the downtrend, and also the sideways when the market is just consolidating. And for this particular side of things, I've explained to you guys that you need to be very, very fast in updating your dynamic channel, most especially when your dynamic channel, the trend line or your dynamic support or resistance has been violated. You need to be very, very fast and smart in updating it. You can see immediately it broke out of this price level. It was able to break out from this dynamic support right here. I updated it from this swing high to this swing low. Then you mark this as your equal highs. So you can even take your trade entries from here if you are smart enough to have counted these touches. Like I said, one, two, three, four. You are good to go. Two touches at the top, two touches at the down. So expect the market to start losing momentum. Either it pushes to the upside or pushes to the downside. But whichever one it does, make sure you are updating the dynamic channel. That is, make sure you're updating the trend. Like immediately it broke out from here. I immediately updated it. So it went from creating higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, to creating lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low. So I started from this swing high to this swing low, this swing high to this swing low, and the market kept pushing to downside. So in some cases, the market might push to this price level. You get here, as you can see. Let's say it pushed to this price level, and the market went to the upside. That is why you need to be very fast. It might come to this price level, and you might even get a trade entry from here. You get a trade entry from here and make the market to the upside. But you're going to be able to do all of this if you are able to update the dynamic channel on time. So I hope you are able to understand this video. So you can go through it again if you did not understand it. So thanks for watching, guys.